YouTube. It's been a while since I posted something. Uh, the discussion for today is unconditional love. Unconditional love is basically love with no boundaries. As in, if your partner has COVID or a disease or something, and you really love that person, and you don't care what happens to you because you love this person so much, that's unconditional love. Even if you go ahead and say, oh, I don't want to go ahead and give you what I have, or I don't want you to stay around and watch me die, or something like that. And they go ahead and say, I don't care, I love you, so I'm not going anywhere. Unconditional love. Somebody can be rich as shit and still have like AIDS or something, and their partner will stay with them because the fact is the person loves them, not loving that person for having what they have, like the money and the big house. Everything's not about materialistic things. If you believe that love is based off of materialistic things, then something is wrong with you. That's a different type of love. You love somebody for what they have. You don't love the person for who they are, inside and out. And people just fail to understand that. Like when people freely throw the word love around like it's a game, and you got people looking at you like, oh my goodness, you're being so real and nice, I love it. But then you're gonna find the person don't really like you like that. The person just wanted something from you. Like some girls will just fuck with you just to get some sex. And other guys will mess with a female just to get some sex. Vice versa, you know. Don't really mess with the person for who they are as a person. Always, or they'll say, I will stay around with you forever, and then end up leaving because you're not giving them what they want, but you're giving them what they need. People tend to not want the wants. They tend to want. They tend to want the needs instead of they tend to want the wants instead of wanting the needs. They need what you're giving them, but they tend to just want everything, and to go by the life of just going by the stuff that you want, like you forget about the things you need. So like if you need to cut back on drinking or doing any type of drug, and you don't want to do that, you want to stop, you don't want to go ahead and do the things you need to do that's better for you. Or like if you got diabetes and you don't want to go ahead and stop eating a bunch of sweets even though you know you might just die, or you don't want to take the meds that's given to you, because like some people need to understand that every color and shape and size of every person on this planet has some type of childhood trauma. And you know, for urban communities, people go through a lot, and when they say they need the meds, they tend to actually really need the meds because of what they've been through as a kid. And like there are a lot of people out here who are broken from things they had dealt with in their childhood. You know, like no different type of treatment, because we all are humans on this planet. And if you tend to go ahead to the point and basically disclose somebody from being able to go ahead and get some type of treatment for their help that they need because some childhood trauma they dealt with, then you're a pretty messed up person. You can't go ahead and say I'm a kind person, but you're a kind person to a select few. You ain't kind to everyone. You know? Can't say you're 100% good person if you're only kind to a select few, or good to a select few. You're 100% good. You're good to all shapes, sizes, colors. It doesn't matter who it is. And you're doing out the kindness of your heart. You're not doing it for something like money or reward. You're doing it out the kindness of your heart. Those are people that are genuinely good people, are genuinely good-hearted people, and it's not a lot of people like that on this planet. Most of y'all will go ahead and preach about it and don't do it. I talk about it and still don't do it. You know, everybody has their mistakes they make in life, and most people don't tend to want to go ahead and go by the mistakes they did in life and fix them. As long as you accept your wrong, you can move on in your life and do better. But most people don't want to accept their wrong. They just don't give a frick and continue to do what they want to do and keep wondering why they keep getting the same outcome. It's because you're choosing to keep going down the wrong negative path instead of going down a positive path. You know? And it's not for no one shade or one color of people. It's for all shades and colors of people, because everybody on this planet, no one's perfect. No one's that number one good guy. At the end of the day, some people go through a lot. Some people take their anger out on certain things. Or certain areas. Or blame certain people. And no, I'm not talking about how blacks talk about racism, because racism actually still happens. Like, you still get disrespected, you still get treated like shit, you still go through shit, even though we're nice as hell to y'all, and y'all will still go ahead and take us out because you feel like we're a threat, and you hate the fact that you feel like karma's really gonna come back and get your ass. So you tend to go ahead and kill us off one by one, or hunt us down and take us, because you know that our melanin is worth more than gold. So you're like, I gotta go take this motherfucker and kidnap this motherfucker, because the motherfucker is this motherfucker right here is worth more than gold. So I have to take him or take her. Just for the simple fact that you want money, you want wealth, you want greed. The people who like to go ahead and preach about all these sins, y'all sinful, y'all going to hell, blah blah blah. If you read the Bible, you're not supposed to say that to people. You're also not supposed to worship an idol. Like, y'all don't even read it. Y'all just go ahead and just read a couple pages and then tell people what they gotta do. Like, you're that chosen one, when most of y'all not even chosen. Y'all just like to say it because you went to school to be a preacher, or you read certain parts of the Bible, so you feel like you're that person. And there are people in the Bible that are colored people, and y'all don't like that. So y'all tend to go ahead and say that, no, you're lying, you're just a devil worshiper. No, you worship the devil, sir. You're not supposed to worship an idol in general. There's things in the Bible that people don't understand. Like, if somebody dresses a certain way when they go to church, and you tell them, why are you dressing like that? You can't dress like that in the house of the Lord. No. You actually can, because it says that you can go to church and he will take you as you are. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. So when y'all go ahead and pull that bullshit where it's like, oh, you have to dress a certain way when you go to church. No, you don't. It's just a place. You could pray and worship or do whatever you gotta do at your house. You don't really have to always go to church. Or people tend to just want to go ahead and be the sheep. They can't be their own shepherd in their own lives. So they have to have something that helps them feel like they're comfortable being controlled or being pulled to a certain place. And common sense ain't common, so that's why most of y'all just do stupid shit. Or tend to say stupid shit, because the simple fact is you feel like you're right about everything you say and everything you do, because no one's actually right for anything they say or do. No one knows the truth. Most people do, but when you talk about the truth hurts, so it pisses people off. People don't want to hear that. Then when they found out the truth, they tend to want to go ahead and take people out because they're tired of hearing the truth and they don't want no one else to know the truth. So, it makes a lot of sense. But everyone have a great day, great night, great afternoon. Stay positive. Or balance out your negative, positive energy, so you can have a balance like Zen, like yin and yang and all that.